When I told my friends in the United States that I was moving to Europe over almost 25 years ago, people felt like, oh, Pollyanna, that's going to be perfect for you. They're very liberal out there. You like your G-strings and your thongs and your Brazilian bikinis, your mini skirts, and you're so free with yourself, and you're such a, whatever they said to me. Fast forward, it is 2026, and I feel like this place is very conservative. In Brazil, if you go to the gym, you can wear singlets, you can wear a crop top, you can wear shorts, you can wear anything. Unless, of course, like you're really doing things sexual at the gym, then they'll come and stop you. And if they discriminate against your shorts or your clothing, lawsuits will definitely become a thing in that situation. So I came from that reality into a reality where I have to wear a boring t-shirt, loose-fitting t-shirt to cover my leggings. And that rule seems to just apply to me. I mean this because I see a lot of other people at the gym wearing crop tops and small things. And it's made me think about how conservative this place is, that this law against crop tops at the gym. Oh my God. I get the side eye or the stink eye, downright the stink eye for Brazilian bikinis, thongs or strings. I'm not a big fan of strings. Just like that one string up your butt. I'm not a big fan of that. But thong bikinis and Brazilian cut bikinis are the only type of bikinis that look good. Maybe shorts, like booty shorts, but not that coffee filter thing. It looks like a coffee filter. It's like you grab a circle, a piece of cloth that is a circle, you cut it in half, and you wear it as a bikini. It looks really bad. And I don't get it. I really don't get that. How people can actually wear something like that. It looks ridiculous. But that's what they expect people to wear, I guess. Because whenever they see somebody wearing a thong bikini or a G-string, or they give that person a side eye. To me, isn't this Europe? Isn't Europe supposed to be modern and free? It's not what I'm seeing. It's not my experience here. So what do I do? If I want to go swimming, if I don't wear my bikinis, I have to go somewhere at a specific time when there's nobody there. So nobody sees me. That's the only way to go so that I can wear a proper bikini. Because those colors and those black one-piece suits that my grandma, not even my grandma wore that. My grandma wore a two-piece. So did my mom. So it's like, I'm not going to wear one of those. Sorry. And I shouldn't be forced to. Nobody should. And then, puzzles the mind is that I've gone to the beach here in this area where I am, and I've seen women topless. Coffee filter bottom, saggy bottom, ugly, ugly, ugly. That saggy bottom that it looks like it has a special compartment in case it shits themselves. But they're topless. So how is that allowed? So your breasts you can show, your butt is indecent. I don't know. Welcome to Europe, this part of Europe anyway. I went to Germany in 2000, I'm going to say it was 2003, and that was over 20 something years ago. And I saw women in thongs and topless at a lake. Oh, but the children around. The children are running around naked, which is another topic where I feel it's very inappropriate to have your children naked at the beach. I understand that culturally it is socially acceptable in Norway to have your children naked at the beach. I'm against that. I think they should wear a swimsuit to cover their body parts. But so I don't understand that. So your children can walk around naked. It's okay for them to be naked and exposed to anyone who wants to them. But it's not okay for a grown-ass woman to wear a bikini, a Brazilian bikini. I don't get it. So it's the paradox of it all. But I am 53. In about 8 years and a few months, I am going to retire. And once I retire, pay all my bills. I switched from any type of any type of drink that I have to pay for to mostly water. I drink coffee, sometimes orange juice, and Fun Light or Zero, which are they're like cordials that you mix with water. So I'm not spending as much money on drinks, at least. That's the only way I can save some money. I was looking at what my husband spends on Jarritos, his favorite drink. If he drinks 3 of those a day for a year, that would be like 35,000 kroner, not dollars. So when I saw that, I decided to do the math for how much I'd be spending on diet drinks. Because I've always drank water. I've always drunk water, but I drank diet drinks. I think I drank either 3 or 4 small bottles a week, or maybe 2 of the big ones at least a week. And I did the math, and it is a lot of money. It was about 12,000, between 12 and 15,000 Norwegian kroner a year. I need this money. I need to pay condominium fees for the apartment where I hopefully one day, when I see that I'm getting old and I could die at any moment, I want to go back to Brazil so I can die in Brazil. So that's my house. I can lose the key. I can break shit accidentally or not, and no one is gonna yell at me. I don't have to be worried about being massacred or having to pay fees because my apartment. It's not even about that. It's just about having your own place. But When I retire, I'm gonna be so happy to not have to deal with these situations anymore. Just to be able to be free, a free human being in this world. So the sad part about trying to live as a person of color in a predominantly white society is that everything that was horrible that other black people did, they'll judge you for. So they will assume that I'm a thief. They will assume that I'm a drug addict, a drunk, a homeless, uneducated person. And some of those things you can't help, but some of those things you can. And it's just sad to be judged based on that scale. So, having said that, I hope today is a good day. I hope today is a good day. Oh, this looks good. There's nobody here. I love it when there's nobody here. Love it. Okay. So I'm preparing for the 10K. This year I'm gonna run that 10K to prove to my I can do it. To prove to my husband that I can do it. Most of all, to prove to my husband that I can do it. I ran it before, and when I told him I ran the 10K, he was like, oh, so you walked. No, I ran, so he doesn't believe me. Run it. If I had one of those cameras that I can put attached to my head and show the entire time that I'm running, that would be fantastic. Do I want to prove that to him? We've been married for almost 30 years. And I don't know. I don't know if he realizes how strong I actually am. I cry a lot, so I think in this culture, crying is a sign of weakness. In my crying is a sign of sensitivity. You have feelings, so you cry, right? In this culture, if you cry, you're weak. That's the impression that I get anyway. I could be wrong, eh? I could be very wrong. And I'm saying I could be wrong because I can't make that assessment on everybody. I can say my experience is that I've been met with the attitude that, oh, you're crying, why are you crying? How weak are you? My hair is actually so much softer than people believe it is. I think people associate women, black women, with very rough to the touch hair, and mine is not. Or they see my hair like that and they think, oh, those are Rastafari dreadlover, but they're not. That is a type of hair, it's a style, and every hairstyle is beautiful. Afros are beautiful, braids are beautiful, everything. But we shouldn't put everybody under this stereotypical assumption that have to have their hair in dreadlocks because they're black. That's not okay. Okay, where am I gonna put this? I don't have a place to put this. Actually, let's. So if you want to troll, you're gonna have to wait 3 minutes. You got this? I don't understand. Do people think that I'm a 600-pound, my secret 100-pound life contestant that needs that type of encouragement because they've never worked out before? Hide user on this channel. There we go. I reckon they're probably here yesterday. They said this, acted, and they came back for that same reaction. Oh, I love an empty gym. So that's it. If you want to troll, you're gonna have to wait 3 minutes to type. Not that much fun, eh? Not that much. I'm training for the 10K that I'm gonna run. I'm out to prove to myself and to my husband that I can do it. But then again, I'm not a 600-pound contestant, show participant who has never moved before. I've moved my entire life. This is not something new to me. My mom died from obesity, so I can't just not exercise every day. My mother, may she rest in peace, she was a beautiful woman. In her youth, she was very athletic, but as she got older, she became more sedentary. After my father died, in 20 years, she gained, I'm going to say it in kilos because it's easier to explain. From the time my father died in 2003 to when I saw her last in 2023, in a span of 20 years, she gained 40 kilos. 40 kilos. That's close to 100 pounds. That's not something that you can ignore. So, because of her struggles with weight loss, she couldn't lose weight. She tried Ozempic for a while, what she didn't call it Ozempic, she called it my slimming pan. Here's my pan. It was an injection. And I told her, Mommy, that's not a pen. You're going to inject yourself with that. She's like, no, it's my pen. She was so cute. But she never wanted to admit that it was the food. Because I can exercise as much as I exercise every day, but if I don't count the calories, I will go up in weight. There's nothing, absolute thing, that exercise will do for you if you don't watch what you eat. It's as simple as that. So I watch what I eat. So here's what I'm gonna do. Anybody that comes in here and says, you got this, is gonna get banned. You say you got this, go into a channel where someone posted a stat like, I used to be 600 pounds and now I lost 200 pounds and I'm trying to lose another 100 or something like that. And then you say, yeah, you got this, but is this somebody exercising? You don't need to say anything. Why do you even need to say anything? Like, I'm I'm not going to chat with you. Just broadcast my life. This is called a life cast. When you broadcast whatever you're doing. And since the gym is empty, I'm able to life cast. People here, I wouldn't be life casting. I'll watch this video later and remove the music. If you go to the editor on YouTube, you can actually remove the music. You can totally remove the music. Okay. I'm gonna do another hour on here. I'm gonna do some machines. I have to make the best out of my Easter break. The week I don't have the time to come to the gym. I have to exercise at home.